Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rob from Heroes Avenue. Happy Sunday. I am super excited to give you guys the spoiler-free review of Shazam. I've been doing videos leading up to this moment for months and months now, and I've been incredibly excited, but I've also been a little reserved because DC always seems to have their backs in the corner when it comes to critic reception. So when early reactions came out and they were virtually all positive, I was really surprised. But after seeing that early screening, the Fandango early screening last night, there actually is no surprises. This movie absolutely delivers on all levels. And this is going to be all my opinion, guys, but I got to keep it real with you guys. I'm a huge DC fan. You guys know this. And I absolutely loved this movie from beginning to end. So let's go a little bit deeper into this for you. This movie starts off by introducing us to a world in which magic exists. It wastes no time in introducing you to both our antagonist in Dr. Thaddeus Savannah and our hero Billy Batson. I was really excited to be taken into this world of magic, and while we don't get an extensive explanation about the wizard Shazam and how magic works, the movie does just enough to give you an understanding of what's happening, as well as leaves enough mystery to keep you intrigued and wondering about what might be possible in this world. Asher Angel does a really great job in portraying a young, rebellious foster child and the emotional struggles that one in such a position might deal with at such a vulnerable age. In fact, all of the Marvel family does, or Shazam family does, I should say. As evident from the trailers, one of the biggest strengths of this movie is the interaction and relationship between the adult Billy / Shazam, played by Zachary Levi, and a young Freddie Freeman, played by Jack Dylan Grazer. This movie had a tremendous amount of heart, and I think it's in large part due to the great chemistry that these two actors have on screen, and that's both Asher Angel and Zachary Levi with Jack Dylan Grazer. So they both did a tremendous job as young Billy Batson and Shazam Billy Batson. While all the trailers really worked for me, I know that for some people the acting seemed a bit cheesy or corny, but I gotta say, seeing all of these scenes in context made for an amazing time in the theater, and there were numerous times that the audience busted out into laughter. I was one of those people because you got to see some of these jokes in context. It really, really works. In fact, now that I've seen the movie, I feel like the trailers really did a lot to hide how good this movie actually is. I went to this movie with tamed expectations, as I was almost guarding myself from the potential disappointment I'd feel if the movie wasn't at least okay, but I am happy to say it was great. This movie gave me major Spielberg vibes, and that's to say it had a charm about the movie that brought the kid out in me. But that's not to say that there weren't some adult themes in this movie as well. In fact, there were some really emotionally heavy beats that the movie played on and had plenty of adult moments and jokes to keep all of the adults in the audience laughing alongside of the kids. But I gotta say, I found myself laughing alongside all of those kids as well. Again, going back to the Shazam family of actors, all of them had great comedic timing and presence. I can't wait to see more from this cast of kids. I'm just hoping it doesn't take years before a sequel is in development. I wish we could have seen more of the kids. I know the movie was centered around Zachary Levi, Asher Angel's character of Shazam, and the relationship between them and Freddie. But we got enough of each of the other foster children that it really made you fall in love with them. The little that we had with them, you definitely fall in love with them. And I gotta mention the Vasquezes as well, the foster parents. They were a great modern interpretation of the comic book counterparts, so it was really refreshing to see that. I really believed in their commitment to and reasoning behind fostering all of these children. So the story that unraveled stayed relatively true to the New 52 iteration of Shazam as written by Jeff Johns, and I really enjoyed seeing the Easter eggs to the wider DCEU as well as the nods to the comics. I equally enjoyed some of the changes they made to the story to make it work for the cinematic universe. This movie had it all: great comedy, heart, cool action, and even some horror, which director David F. Sandberg has an extensive background in. And I found it to be incredibly refreshing to see in a movie like this, especially because the trailers gave you no hint that there was going to be those horror elements in this movie. Again, I think the trailers did a lot to hide what was in this movie, and I was really happy at the same time because I was so surprised with all of the stuff that we got out of this movie. It really does a lot to expand the world of the DC universe, and they can take it anywhere from here. The action of this movie was really impressive for the budget that they were working with, and you can definitely tell where they had to skimp out on CGI because it shows. You know, these particular scenes are so evident that I have to admit that I was thrown out for maybe a few seconds before I was able to reset and let the thought of bad CGI linger and drift away from my head. There are definitely a lot of instances where CGI is great as well, so I'm not sitting here knocking it by any means. Luckily enough, that might be the only complaint I have about this movie. As I sit here trying to drum up one on the spot, I can't. I can't really find anything else I didn't like. The climax of this movie delivers in a huge way, and there's a moment, or perhaps several moments, that will have your theater erupt into thunderous applause without a doubt. And I wish I could be in that theater with you guys because those moments are absolutely amazing and are what the theater experience is all about. So there's my review, guys. Thank you guys for watching it. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below. If you guys did see it, and I know plenty of you guys have seen it, keep the comments down below, spoiler free, just so everyone gets a chance to watch it on April 5th. And yeah, if you guys have any questions about this movie, definitely let me know in the comments down below as well. I'll try to answer what I can while keeping it spoiler free in future videos. So again, if you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell to stay notified for all of our future Shazam spoiler discussion videos. Thank you guys again for watching. This is Rob from Heroes Avenue signing out. Peace.